Hello, welcome to Paul's Take. And today I was driving by my local Acura dealership, and what did I see in the window? The new Acura NSX for 2020. And look at this red. It stood out from a mile away. I saw this thing. This thing looks so good in person. And what really draws your eye more than anything else, well, besides that red paint, is those wheels. They are gorgeous. They look so good in person, so shiny. You can see right through them. See all the brakes, the Acura brakes. This is a really classy looking sports car. Rear mounted motor, I guess is mid motor they call it, is a hybrid. This one was going for $161,000. This thing looks so sweet. You can see the exposed motor through the glass. They had a second one. This is actually a 2017, but this one cost more than the first one. You're saying $191,000 used, as is. This one has the carbon fiber package. So carbon fiber brakes and carbon fiber roof and other performance upgrades. The actual scoops the air in for the motors. Looks really good. I actually don't know why in the world, if you're going to make a sweet carbon fiber car, you would make it in white. The roof looked good though. You can see the carbon fiber. But the red was gorgeous. You must be really a white lover to get a white over a red one. That red one was beautiful. I could stare at the thing all day long. Funny how this is spending $191,000 and as is. The interior looks great, except for I didn't care for the steering wheel itself. The steering wheel itself, to me, just was like any Acura steering wheel, which would be fine if it was a regular Acura, but this is NSX. So after checking out that beautiful Acura NSX, I couldn't help but think, how's it compared to the new Corvette? Because it looks like a direct rivalry. They're very similar in style and function. So I figured I'll do a review on it. So let's take a look. So they're both mid-engine cars. The Corvette turns out to be a little bigger than the Acura. Now, when seeing the Acura, it looks perfectly sized. So bigger to me is not necessarily better. Now, the Acura is a hybrid. It has a V6, I think it's a 3.5 liter V6 with electric motors to the front wheels, so that way it makes it all-wheel drive. And it has more horsepower. Let's see here, where is it? And it's let's see here. So the Corvette has about 495 horsepower, and the Acura has 573 horsepower. So that's a pretty big advantage. The torque is very similar. So the Acura has 476, whereas the Corvette only has 470, which is pretty darn close, which is surprisingly. But the Corvette is significantly lighter. So I'm not sure if it's light enough. Well, at least it'll be quicker. Most likely. I mean, just based on that, it should be quicker around corners and stuff. Should be handled better. 0-60 times, they're saying that the Acura does it in 3 seconds flat, and I guess they haven't really tested. There's no official 0-60 time for the Corvette yet, but they're saying under 3 seconds. So it might be faster because it's a little lighter, or maybe they're just not accurate. Maybe when you actually have them race head to head, maybe the Acura will win. My money's on the Acura. Let's get more torque, and it's get more horsepower, and it's all-wheel drive, so you get more traction. The Acura definitely is more high-tech because it's a hybrid. And it's Acura. Let's see here, what else we got? So yeah, so they say the Corvette is 3,600 pounds and the NSX is 3,900 pounds. I got all the information right here. Drivetrain. Okay, and then what else we got? So the biggest difference besides the way they look, is the price. So the starting price of a Corvette 2020, they're saying $60,000, which is a great deal for a car like that. But they're thinking realistically, though, they're probably gonna go for at least 70. Because probably the other one, the 60,000, is probably stripped down pretty well, or it looks really boring, you know. So to get a decent one, it's probably be more like 70. Still a great deal compared to the Acura, which is actually $160,000. Might be 169. What was it? I think it's like 160. So that's a big difference. Huge difference in price. Which one do I think looks better? Let's see here. So based on, well, I haven't seen the Corvette in person, but based on the pictures of the Corvette, and I did see the Acura in person, that was me. Woo-hoo. I love the Acura, the way it looked. And I think what I didn't like about the Corvette, which is that goofy looking intake, I think the front end on the Corvette has that big grill in the front. I guess, I don't know if it's for the air, but it looks abnormally feng shuied too big for the car. It should be more narrow. I guess maybe they couldn't figure a way to do it better, but I think the nose should have been swooped down a little lower. I think that would have been a big difference, the front end. But the Acura looks great. I think maybe the back might be a little simple, but not that bad. You don't want to be over the top, goofy. But all in all, I thought the Acura looked beautiful. I could stare at that thing all day long. So I would say the exterior-wise, the advantage is Acura. Interior-wise, well, I haven't seen the Corvette in person, and I saw the Acura in person, but I couldn't get inside of it. I was in a hurry, and the guy didn't have the key with him. I had to like wait. I didn't have time to wait, so I didn't go inside. So it was just based on pictures, and I did like the steering wheel. I did see that. I've seen a million pictures of the Corvette, and I'm going to lean towards the NSX right now on interior. I think I just don't like the way the Corvette's information panel looks like it's sticking out. I think I actually like the older Corvettes better. The last previous the 2019 Corvette interior, I think I like that one better. And actually, I like the 2019 Corvette better. I like them apples. Okay, but anyways, that's not the point. So, what do you think? I mean, obviously, the price is huge difference. So you're going to see Corvettes everywhere. You know, within the next year, because they're such a good deal. You know, so you're not going to see the NSX very often because that's going to be a lot higher end car, and you'll maybe see them here and there, maybe more often than a Lamborghini, but it's not that much cheaper than a Lamborghini. So you know, now it's going to be a lot more reliable, a lot more high tech. It's not going to sound nearly as good, but you know, I mean, it looked gorgeous. It looked gorgeous. I tell you that right now. I would love that car. Let me have one. I want to test drive one. I'm trying to get back in there and when I have more time and maybe try to make some connections and kiss her butt and try to get a ride. Myself, as you said, of course, I mean, I think it's a no-brainer. Unless you're all about Americana, which is, hey, that's fine too. Nothing wrong with that. But if that's not the case and you want the best car, I think if price was no object, or they're both the same price, I think that the obvious choice would be the Acura. I think for one, it looks better. And it's probably, I don't know, it's probably a nicer car. I don't know. But then again, maybe not. I got a feeling the Corvette's probably going to sound better with that V8 naturally inspired motor, but Chevys don't really sound that great anyways. They should have put a Dodge Hemi in there. That'll sound good. Anyways, well, that's my take on the Acura NSX versus the Corvette. Is it a C8? Yeah, C8 Corvette. Yeah, definitely looks better. And that's all that matters. Thanks for watching. Paul's Take.